In today's episode of Spirit of Innovation, we find out how the winter rains are going to affect our summer.
A huge chunk of our imported water supplies come from the Colorado River, and that hasn't gone back to normal yet.
We spotlight Rancho Damasita's Empowerment Village and learn how they are helping single mothers break the generational cycle of abuse and poverty.
And we're really giving these women life skills that they're going to be able to go out and become big contributors to our society.
We also take a look at the future of transportation in Riverside County.
We're also looking at some battery technologies to use in our locomotives that will also help us clean the air.
This month, Spirit of Innovation welcomes guest host Kim Kelleher. Kim is the co-founder and president of Grapeline Wine Tours and Strider Transportation. She is also the current chairman of the board for the Temecula Valley Chamber of Commerce and a past president of the Rotary Club of Temecula, where she has been an active member for 17 years. Stay with us as the Spirit of Innovation team and Kim bring you impactful and innovative need-to-know, did-you-know, and good-to-know local community news and information.
Welcome to Spirit of Innovation. Thanks for joining us. My name is Kim Kelleher, and I am so excited to be here guest hosting this month's episode of Spirit of Innovation. I want to extend a warm welcome to our new viewers in Menifee. Spirit of Innovation can now be seen on Menifee TV. For Spectrum subscribers, that's channel 1301 HD, and Frontier subscribers can watch on channel 25 SD. And Menifee TV's web stream is accessible at cityofmenifee.us. As a reminder, you can also find Spirit of Innovation on RivCo TV, local Murrieta and Temecula stations, live streamed on YouTube, and of course on our spiritofinnovation.org website. May is a beautiful time in Southwest Riverside County. Being in the tourism industry with our wine tours, I look forward to welcoming visitors to our area and seeing them enjoy the great outdoors. Although it seems we have a respite from all the rainstorms, did you know we had an average of 27.6 inches of rainfall in California between October and March? Riverside County received over 25 inches in some areas. Now that we're finally headed into warmer, drier weather, we wondered how all that rain will affect summer in our region. SOI correspondent J.K. Weldon is here to tell you what you can expect.
Thank you, Kim. Due to all the rain that we've experienced, we're seeing a healthy snowpack and full reservoirs, including Southwest Riverside County's largest reservoir, Diamond Valley Lake in Hemet. Unfortunately, this is not enough to fully reverse the effects of drought during the last 3 years, which were the driest in recorded state history. We chatted with water efficiency specialist Haley Munson from the Elsinore Valley Municipal Water District, who explains the current drought situation.
We've actually now transitioned from an extreme drought to an abnormally dry conditions, and that's actually based on the U.S. Drought Monitor for the state of California. All of the rain has not fully reversed the effects of the drought simply because prior to this, we were facing 3 consecutive years of dry winters. A huge chunk of our imported water supplies come from the Colorado River, and that hasn't gone back to normal yet. And as we transition out of these rainy events and go into those warm summer months, we need to still sustain what our current levels are. More than 60% of your home's water usage actually accounts for outdoor water usage. Some things that people can do during these summer times is watering during nighttime or early in the morning to reduce evaporation, and changing out your landscapes to be more water efficient. We also do offer a variety of rebates to help our customers with making those transitions. The Water District is continuously looking for ways to secure our water supply sources, whether it's from storm runoff or from the snowpack melts. And part of that is really working with our local water agencies to see how we can partner together to ensure that we're capturing this water supply source and sustaining that for the future of our customers. Water efficiency is a California way of life, and it's really important that we are ensuring our water supplies not just for right now, but for the future.
We can't forget that summer also means fire season here in California. Experts say we still need to be cautious since many fires are caused by summer heat, lightning, and dry winds. And all that new vegetation growth that we're seeing now can later act as fuel for flames. The Federal Emergency Management Agency has many tips for homeowners who live in fire-prone areas. You can prepare for fire season by clearing the flammable vegetation and other combustibles from your yard. Regularly clean and remove debris from the roof and gutters. The foundations of homes should be enclosed. This lowers the chance of wind-blown embers getting underneath your home. And make sure everyone in your household knows what to do if you need to evacuate quickly. And finally, the California Department of Public Health is warning everyone that with the increased waterfall, we can expect more mosquitoes this summer. One of the insects' main breeding grounds is unmaintained swimming pools, so be sure to clear out any standing water on your property. I, for one, was happy to see all the rain that we received here in Riverside County, but we do need to know how it will affect us in the future and in the summer. Back to you, Kim.
Water districts are continually developing water savings programs for residents. One program, Landscapes for Living, run by the Eastern Municipal Water District, offers rebates and free installation of water savings equipment to help reduce outdoor water use. You can access more information and relevant links on the Spirit of Innovation website. School is almost out for summer, and Riverside County has plenty of entertaining options to keep you busy. Instead of highlighting popular local hotspots, we thought it would be more fun to look into some of the lesser-known destinations. Join SOI team members Tyler Perrone and Bella Journey as they head out on a road trip for Spirit of Innovation's Hidden Gems of RivCo.
I'm very excited for our first stop on our road trip. This is the Mott's Historical Car Museum in Menifee. Let's have a look around.
Built from salvaged materials in 1985, the Mott Romola Farms barn now houses over 25 vintage cars for guests to view.
So Leon, what is the history of the Mott Historical Car Museum?
Well, actually, we are farmers and we've lived here all of our lives. And in 1985, my wife and I built it as a produce market. And 15 years ago, my mother, Evelyn, whose picture is on the back wall back here, passed away and she wanted to do the museum. We'd already been collecting the cars. My dad started in 1955. Some of them have been donated to us. A lot of people come in and their parents or had a car like that, so they kind of relive that, which makes you feel good. It's just about sharing the cars with the public. Otherwise, they'd be in a barn and not really appreciate it.
The Mott family hopes their museum inspires the community and encourages the preservation of our region's history.
It's time to hit the road. But wait, we can't have a road trip without snacks. Luckily, I know just the place.
Just a quick 10-minute drive is Winchester Farms Country Market. Stock up on locally grown fruits, candy and nuts, and freshly baked breads. Shop for unique souvenirs, try some specialty jams and jellies, and take home a famous Julian pie. When your bags are full, it's time to head to the next stop. Bella Journey is here to take you the rest of the way.
As we continue our trip, don't forget to stop and smell the roses. Rose Haven Heritage Garden in Temecula is just the place to do that. This hidden Temecula gem has more than 2,000 roses and plants for you to enjoy. Go on a stroll down the winding paths. Take a moment to pause and surround yourself with the beauty of nature. Our last stop of the road is just 30 minutes east of Temecula on Highway 79. Here we are at Ricardo Rosita's Art Gallery and Sculpture Garden in Awaga, where the desert is transformed into something almost magical. You need to see it to believe it. There are over 130 life-size metal sculptures made from recycled metal ranging from dinosaurs to dragons and even famous characters from popular movies. What inspired you to create this art gallery?
What inspired me was my whole world was my daughter. When she was little, she asked me for a piece, and I make her a big T-Rex, which bring me to this point now.
Do you have help creating your sculpture?
Yes, I do. Matter of fact, I have like 10 people right now. I have up to 10 guys working with me. Everything is by hand. I need a lot of hands to work in these pieces.
The gallery also features an indoor exhibit space where you can view smaller sculptures and learn more about Ricardo's work. This is a great destination for art lovers, families, and anyone looking for a unique and memorable experience in Riverside County.
Our trip may have come to an end, but yours doesn't have to. Keep exploring the beauty of Riverside County, and who knows, maybe you'll find your own hidden gem. Take a picture and share them with us here at Spirit of Innovation. Happy travels!
Visit the Spirit of Innovation website for a full list and links for the gems we explored, plus others that we didn't get a chance to mention. Public transportation officials know that they need to serve Riverside County's growing population while meeting the state's clean air goals. Both the Riverside Transit Authority and MetroLink are developing programs to do that. Here's more.
The California Department of Finance predicts that by 2048, Riverside County will have 3 million more residents, up from 2.5 million who live here now. That's a lot of people who will be driving on the freeways and utilizing the region's public transportation. MetroLink is the third largest commuter rail system in the nation. Last year, it had a ridership of over 400,000 people, a number that MetroLink is expecting to grow as the population increases. That's why they're implementing their $10 billion Southern California Optimized Rail Expansion Program, otherwise known as SCORE.
Historically, MetroLink is run from the outlying areas where there's more affordable housing, going into the city centers of Los Angeles and Orange County. And really what the SCORE program does is it's a number of different type of projects, from siding tracks, new stations, maintenance facilities, to basically provide bi-directional service every 15 minutes to 30 minutes. We currently reduce 9.3 million car trips annually throughout our system. And so really what's exciting about SCORE is being able to expand upon our service and provide additional services to the public to hopefully continue to reduce those car trips throughout our 6-county region that we operate in.
The SCORE program also addresses the carbon emissions coming from the trains.
So one of the exciting things that we've been able to recently roll out is our Tier 4 diesel locomotives. Tier 4 is basically the highest EPA certified attainment you can have for a diesel locomotive. It has the lowest emissions for a diesel engine. We've also gone to biodiesel. It burns cleaner than regular diesel, and so we've rolled that out with all of our fleet as well. We've got a couple pilot projects going on with our partners at the San Bernardino County Transportation Authority, looking at a zero emission multiple unit. It's a smaller train that would run on a hydrogen fuel cell. We're also looking at some battery technologies to use in our locomotives that would also help us clean the air and make our trains that much more environmentally friendly.
Riverside Transit Agency buses are integrated with the MetroLink system, helping riders make their final connections. The RTA has served Western Riverside County since 1977 and currently provides transportation to over 1 million people. Like MetroLink, the transit agency is implementing innovative projects to better serve the growing region.
RTA Sustainable Service Plan is a study that evaluated the RTA service area. And this identified which service could be reinstated or implemented or improved. And this will help us to effectively and efficiently grow our ridership and meet the demands of our area. At the beginning of this year, RTA launched a new program called Go Micro. This is a microtransit pilot program operating in the cities of Hemet and San Jacinto. A rider can plan their trip to be picked up and dropped off at nearly 300 bus stops in the service area. So it's kind of similar to the Uber. You are picked up and dropped off when you would like, but it's only to the bus stops. So far, the Go Micro program is going very well, and we'll see if we can expand it throughout the entire coverage area.
RTA Sustainable Service Plan will also aid in the county's transition to fuel cell electric buses.
So back in December 2020, Riverside Board of Directors approved the RTA zero emission rollout bus. We have ordered the first 5 buses and they're estimated to arrive in 2026. California's goal is to have 100% of zero emission buses by 2040. Now there's a lot of work that RTA has to do because the zero emission ZEBs do not run as long as the buses on the CNG. So RTA is designing and constructing hydrogen fuel facilities at 2 locations, which is in Riverside and in Hemet.
The transportation needs in our region are growing along with the population. But with planning, combined with new technology, these needs can be addressed with environmentally friendly solutions.
Do you plan to utilize MetroLink or the RTA more frequently in the future? Spirit of Innovation would like to hear your thoughts on public transportation services in Riverside County. You can message them using the Contact Us form on the website, and your insights may inspire future segments. With Mother's Day just days away, Spirit of Innovation is here to shine a light on the women who have dedicated their lives to raising and nurturing their children. May's Spotlight focuses on at-risk single mothers in the Temecula Valley and how they are turning their lives around with help from Rancho Damacitas Empowerment Village. But first, SOI team members Annette Lozano and Matt Sealbinder are here to share more about what motherhood means.
Mothers play an important role in the life of their children and families. They are often the primary caregiver, providing love, support, and guidance to their children. Mothers of children with disabilities facing unique challenges often have to navigate complex medical and educational systems and advocate for their children's needs, all while managing their own well-being. Matt Sealbinder is here to share how his mom has made an impact on his life.
She always supports me, I'm always into all my Broadway musicals.
Even though he has a disability, he's a really smart, intelligent person. Whenever he puts his mind to whatever, he does it. I'm really proud of him, really proud.
She always thinks this is funny because I'm the technology geek in the house, and she always asks me oh, you can come fix this, I don't know how to work it.
He's a really loving, caring person, non-judgmental. He just wants everyone to get along. He's just a great, amazing son. I can't say enough about him.
It's important to remember that motherhood comes in many different forms, such as adopted mothers, stepmothers, foster mothers, grandmothers, and so on. Even mothers who have experienced the loss of a child should be recognized and their motherhood honored. We also want to acknowledge the single moms who work hard to provide for their families. Some single moms may need a little help when it comes to ensuring a secure future for their children. And that's where Rancho Damacitas Empowerment Village comes in.
Empowerment Village really is a place where single moms and their kids can come for a 2-year program to get stable housing where they can really develop their sense of pride and confidence, develop a really great sense of community, and just be able to really dream and plan for their future.
I came at a time where I was a single mom and I had no income to my name because I was staying at home with my kids, finishing my degree, and I had to immediately move into a homeless shelter for moms. And then within, I think, a month, I was blessed to be able to come here into this program.
During the 2-year stay, residents are provided a variety of resources, including mentoring, workshops, and community connections.
We're really blessed with a team that comes alongside all of our families here in our 4 pillars. The 4 pillars here are parenting, so that relationship between moms and their kids. It's career and financial advancement and leadership. And then the last one is wellness, so holistic wellness. So that includes physical wellness, emotional, mental health, and spiritual wellness. We also like to bring the community to us. We've had really practical workshops that different experts in the field have offered us. Auto repair, sewing, taxes. A lot of times community groups will want to come and offer more fun ones like flower arrangement and baking and stuff like that.
We're really giving these women life skills that they're going to be able to, through their 2-year program, be able to go out and become big contributors to our society and actually change that cycle where their kids aren't going to be in the foster care system.
I finished my master's degree in December. I started a temporary position with Temecula Valley Hospital.
The women who come here are absolutely incredible to see every single day all of these incredible progress points that they're making, not just for themselves, but for their kids, knowing that this is generational change for the future.
As the saying goes, it takes a village to raise a child. And here in Temecula Valley, the Empowerment Village is doing just that.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms and mother figures out there. Thank you for all your sacrifices and dedication. Raising my own 3 boys has been one of my greatest accomplishments and joys. If you are interested in learning more about the Empowerment Village or you want to get involved, visit the Spirit of Innovation website. Now it's time to share local community events, heartwarming news, and good-to-know topics and information. Here to get us started are SOI team members Aaron Porras and Tyler Perrone.
Thank you, Kim. Here are good-to-know happenings for May. There's a lot going on, starting off with Mother's Day weekend. Are you or your mom a Cars fan and also enjoy motorcycles? On May 13th, head to Lake Elsinore where you can check out the Lambs Fellowship Car and Motorcycle Show with food trucks, live entertainment, raffles, and more. Admission is free and shuttle service is provided to and from the event. Maybe you're planning an activity with little ones on Mother's Day. L'Expression Creative Studios in Riverside invites all moms and kids to their Mother's Day paint and tea party to craft their own portraits.
If your mother loves listening to live music on Mother's Day, then make your way to Carol's restaurant at Bailey Winery in Temecula, where she can see Sandy Castleberry playing live, sip wine, and enjoy a nice homemade meal. It's pet friendly, so mom's dog can tag along too. Do your kids need more reading practice? The Reading Buddies program at the French Valley Library pairs elementary students with teen volunteers to improve reading skills. The program begins May 17th and is held every Wednesday and Thursday. If you need more activities for the kids this summer, enroll them in the Menifee Boys and Girls Club Super Summer Camp. Registration starts May 18th.
Join the Temecula Valley Balloon and Wine Festival to celebrate its 40th anniversary while enjoying food, drinks, and music featuring Brad Paisley, REO Speedwagon, and Scott McCreery. The festival starts May 19th at 4 p.m. and runs through Sunday, May 21st. You must be 21 years and older to attend. If you like your classics with a musical twist, then head over to the Hold Memorial Auditorium in Riverside to attend Little Women, the musical based on the classic book by Louisa May Alcott. Join Jo and her sisters as she writes a story about growing up in Civil War America. Show dates are May 20th and 21st. Do you enjoy history? The Old Town Temecula Museum is bringing back walking tours of Old Town. Experience and learn about Temecula's past. Tours are held on select Saturdays at 10 a.m.
Safety is important, and that's why Moreno Valley is holding a Public Safety Expo on May 20th in front of the police department on Calle San Juan Los Lagos, featuring their finest firefighters and police officers. It's free for the whole family. Do you like to run for fun? Then head down to the Diamond Valley Lake in Hemet on May 29th, Memorial Day. A nice flat-out course awaits you for a 10K run/walk starting 7:30 a.m., a 5K at 7:45 a.m., and a mile run for the little ones starting 9 a.m. But wait, there's more Memorial Day activities. The West Coast Thunder Memorial Day Motorcycle Ride Concert makes its way to Lake Elsinore at the Lake Elsinore Diamond Stadium. Jam out to DSB and pay tribute to all the men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice.
There are all kinds of races going on around Riverside County on Memorial Day. The Memorial Day 5K at Menifee Central Park starts at 7 a.m. Proceeds benefit VFW Post 1956. The city of Murrieta will also honor the fallen with its own Memorial Day observance ceremony at the Murrieta Veterans Memorial in Town Square Park. The event begins at 8 a.m. And that's our Good to Know community events. Back to you, Kim.
Thank you, Aaron and Tyler. JDS Creative Academy recently held the 7th annual DigiFest. It was a fabulous weekend with Hollywood speakers, special panels, workshops, and film screenings. Take a look.
All right. Woo. Look. I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that. Turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow. Here I go, coming. I can't ever stop. I'm a tour de force running. Get me to the top. I don't need an invitation. I'm about to start a celebration. Let me in. Brought a good time plus some friends. Turn it up loud past 10. Turning up the crowd when I hit them with the pow. Yeah, the party never ends. Cause if you want that, whoa. I I can give you more. Come on, yeah, let's go. If you want that, whoa, I can give you more. Come on, yeah, let's go. If you want that, whoa, I can give you more. Come on, yeah, let's go. I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that, turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow. Wow. I got that woo-hoo, yippee, yeah, that's on me. Homie, yo, my God, I'm on geek. Break next when I strut to my own beat. Yeah, I'm putting on a show when it's all free. Ay, catch me in the spotlight. I can't get enough, do this all night, alright? All likes, no hate. Ay, ay. Guess me up, no breaks. Wait, wait. If you want that, whoa, I can give you more. Come on, yeah, let's go. I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that, turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow.
Yeah, I like Digifest. Yeah, I like Temecula.
The folks at JDS Creative Academy don't seem to rest. Their next event is their spring showcase on May 20th and 21st, featuring the work from their spring semester of visual and performing arts classes. The showcase will include script writing, design, and backstage production, and the musical theater class, performing Disney's The Lion King Jr. Here's more.
Coming this May on the 20th and 21st, The King has returned. JDS Creative Academy presents the hit musical The Lion King for one weekend only. May 20th and 21st. Be prepared to hear all the classic hits like Hakuna Matata and Circle of Life. See beloved characters come to life on stage. Don't be lying around. RSVP today at www.jdscreativeacademy.org. JDSCA Script to Stage Summer Camp begins June 19th. Students will write, design sets, and perform an original play in just 2 weeks. If you have a child or teen who loves theater, now's the time to sign them up at www.jdscreativeacademy.org.
Be sure to go to the Spirit of Innovation website to RSVP for Lion King and sign up for their sellout summer camp. Only 20 spots are available. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Spirit of Innovation. Share with your friends that you can find Spirit of Innovation on RivCo TV, Murrieta and Temecula local stations, and now on Menifee TV. The show is also live streamed on YouTube and Facebook. Are you following the new Facebook page, Spirit of Innovation Local News? Please follow us there. The old page is not being updated and will be deleted soon. Be sure to check out the Spirit of Innovation website. It has the current episode along with past episodes and individual segments to keep you in the know. Use the hashtag JDSFamily to keep up with everything that's happening here at JDS Studio and in Riverside County. Don't miss the SOI training crew on radio station 1025 The Vine, 7 days a week with the JDS Creative Academy Community Spotlight. You can also catch the SOI crew streaming live episodes of the SOI Update on YouTube and co-hosting our podcast, SOI Talk, anywhere you stream podcasts. Our next Spirit of Innovation episode drops on June 15th with a new special guest host. Who will it be? Tune in to find out, and until then, SOI out.